Happy New Year. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Swan Song. It's an Apple Plus movie starring Mahershala Ali. It's actually his first starring role. With all the things that he's accomplished, it's never been a movie like starring him. So it was really good to see him playing two different parts. Glenn Close is also in the movie with Naomi Harris, and Awkwafina makes a small cameo. Very subtle performance for Awkwafina, and just showing that she can be quiet while on screen. You follow this guy. His name is Cameron Turner. He's dying, and he has this opportunity to clone himself. It's not like a big company promoting like cloning like you see in other movies where it's like, oh, come here, clone yourself, and then the company ends up being evil because something goes wrong with the clone. It's very quiet and subtle. Only 3 people have done it so far, and essentially the clone would just take over for him without a problem. Nobody would know that it's a clone. So Cameron is struggling with, does he tell his wife he's dying? Because if he does that, he can't go through with the program. Or does he clone himself? So, he's curious, but he's scared. He's hesitant because he doesn't want to really leave his family. Although, Glenn Close plays the doctor, and she's telling him like it will be a smooth transition. And he does come across another person who has been cloned. That's Awkwafina's character. And he goes and has conversation with her, and her daughter is there, and she's doing her job just like normal, and nobody knows. So he has to deal with, all these range of emotions as he tries to prepare for this. And he has to go to this place, and he spends like a week there, and they taken like his brain functions and everything, and they're transferring over to this clone. And, he has to spend some time with him. And it's different because most movies, the android is the one that freaks out and messes things up and wants to feel like they're the real person. And then it's, human tries to kill android, android tries to kill human. And in this particular movie, it's Cameron, the human, he's freaking out by how accurate it is and how he can't really tell the difference himself. So, you see the conflict in his face, when he's acting with himself. It's really interesting. It's really good, because Mahershala is fantastic. So, you have the human Cameron who's just freaking out because it's too real. Then you have the android who's understanding that it's kind of weird that it's going on, but still wants to help because, again, Cameron is dying, and it's pretty bad. He's had blackouts, he's had seizures, and he doesn't really know how much longer he has. So it's just cool seeing that conflict between the two characters who are essentially the same character but coming from 2 different perspectives. It's a really cool movie. The music really pulls you in. I was hooked. It starts out really mysterious because you're not sure what's going on at first. He does have a blackout spell, but as it progresses, you see some flashbacks. You see some of his memories. And that's when you spend a little bit more time with Naomi Harris, who's also fantastic in this movie. So it's a really good watch. I enjoyed it. Again, it has those emotional pulls, as he's figuring this thing out. But it's a fantastic movie, a fantastic performance on both sides from Mahershala Ali, as Cameron and as Jack. They call him the other guy Jack. And it was a satisfying and I think well-deserved ending as well. So it's called Swan Song on Apple Plus. If you watched it, please let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hope you had a great holiday. And let's make 2022 even better. Deuces.